in addition to that, now what I didn't get in the world, I was getting in the church. That accountability. When you're wrong, you're wrong. But you need a real brother to tell you that you're wrong, and you got to receive it. Because what most men do, when they're wrong, they don't like to receive it from a brother.
Right.
Well, it has to be a certain type of brother. Because if the brother is living in error, say, i.e., a brother's cheating on his wife, you telling me not to cheat, dude, like, come on, man. Like, really? Don't be no hypocrite, dude. Like, you doing the same thing, you know what I mean? It got to be a brother that really, really love the Lord and generally have a love for your soul to tell you what's right. Hey, man, I just want to let you know that I love you, but I got to tell you this. You know, the Bible says that open rebuke is better than secret love. I got to tell, the reason why I'm telling you this is because I love you. And that's what I call like a real brother. That you love me so much, are you going to tell? And pray for me. Pray for me. So, but I believe spiritual to some extent because of we have to work 9 to 5s and the society. Some subtle way the enemy has slowly is breaking that brotherhood up even in the church. Because now it's not like brothers intentionally say that I don't want to talk to you, I can't talk to you. It's because now brothers got to worry about, okay, I got my wife, I got my children, I got this and that. And then you find yourself drifting and you find yourself, man, I ain't talked to this brother like so long. Like, and then you call a brother like, man, what you been up to? Yeah, life is lifing, man. Life be lifing.
Yep, that's the
so that's the thing, man. So
life be lifing.
so that's kind of like what comes to my mind when I think about brotherhood and accountability.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's where I was trying to go. Because I like the way you did it. You secular than church, right? But I think I think there's an element there that you could see in both if you separate it like that. I was just trying to encompass all of it.
Yeah.
In general, brotherhood, right? And I think, you know, when you went the secular route, it made me think about, you know, how I came up as a young kid. So I was growing up, you know, West Hollywood, Carver Ranches. And so I came up in the 80s and the 90s, right? And I can remember days going outside in the 80s where our neighborhood started to change because, you know, you start getting the drug, you know, cocaine, crack epidemic at that point in time, right? But we still had enough of, I want to say, brotherhood and accountability even then in the neighborhood. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, the old adage that we always be talking about, you know, it takes a village to raise.
Yeah.
Right. We kind of had that back then. And I attribute that, I look at that as brotherhood and accountability. You get what I'm saying? Like, I remember being able to go outside with the neighborhood kids, friends, you know, cousins and whatnot, right? Brothers, cousins, all that family. And I remember even though we called them D-boys back then, the boys, right?
Yeah.
But even them back then, they were older than us, but they were still a part of the village mentality, the brotherhood and accountability. And I'm gonna give you an example of what I mean by that. We would go outside. They would play ball with us. They would play basketball with us. They would play football with us, right?